The view from the Charlottesville camera is the way you take a look at things here on this Wednesday evening. Yes, we're being skirted by some of the showers and thunderstorms, but there are some heavy downpours, especially across southern Albemarle. Here's a review of the last several hours, and most of these storms have been slow moving, very heavy rain. Take a little tour and zoom in on some of the action here. First of all, from rain that's already fallen, most of the heavier storms have moved out, but a good portion of Fluvanna, portions of Louisa County under a flood advisory till 7:15. Avoid flooded areas, small creeks and streams that could be out of their banks, certainly flooded roadways. And then a little light rain here through Shadwell and Overton, but it's a different story as you get out toward North Garden and certainly south and west of Batesville, headed toward Afton. You can see some of the recent lightning strikes here. Some of these rainfall rates are up toward about 2 inches per hour. There is some movement here, and it's generally tracking off to the west, so heads up Sharando and Stewart's Draft and that general area in Augusta County. And then from Madison down to Ruckersville, some light to moderate rain. This is generally moving off to the west and northwest. There's a wider perspective, and each of these little clusters of showers and storms producing some locally heavy rain. Essentially, we have a stalled front. We have plenty of moisture in place, and little disturbances with daytime heating just sets it off. It just agitates the atmosphere, and we'll slowly see this just begin to wind down late tonight. A flash flood watch blankets a good portion of the region. That goes until late tonight. We'll likely see another one reissued for tomorrow. If you've been rain cooled, you're in the 70s. If not, you're still generally in the lower 80s. But the dew points, again, when you see dew point values in the 70s, that's quite tropical. It's air that you can wear. So showers and thunderstorms will still be ongoing tonight, and then we'll wind down overnight. Temperatures pretty much either side of 70. There'll be some areas of fog. A lot more cloud covers we get into Thursday and Friday, so that's going to hold the temperatures down. Plus showers and thunderstorms could happen just about any time, but certainly midday afternoon hours, lower 80s. As mentioned, another flash flood threat for tomorrow. We're likely going to see these continued right through the end of the late week and possibly the upcoming weekend. So be mindful of your situation, especially if you live near small creeks and streams and other low-lying areas. It's an unsettled forecast here right through the weekend. If we start the day with a lot more cloud cover, the rain starts earlier, some of these low 80s could be in the upper 70s during those days as well. And real quickly, out in the tropics, this is still a depression, but set to become Tropical Storm Josephine as early as tomorrow. It should pass north of the islands. Those are the Leeward Islands right there, and then north of Hispaniola and Puerto Rico. But it looks like as it goes out in time, it'll encounter some wind shear, so it could weaken, and most of the models now show that a recurvature away from the U.S., but plenty of time to watch. In the short term, we've got concerns with the potential for more flash flooding, which we don't want to see, but here we are around 9-10 o'clock still dealing with storms. Then after midnight, things begin to calm down a little more. It could be a leftover shower in the morning. A lot more cloud cover tomorrow, that front nearby, and more showers and thunderstorms, most of us in the low 80s. And yes, it's a rinse and repeat forecast, as we'll do it all over again on Friday, and that'll likely be the case going into the weekend. There will be some dry times, but it'll be unsettled certainly. Scattered storms here tonight, upper 60s, low 70s, areas of fog. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures have backed down, but storm chances remain quite high, and that takes us right into the upcoming weekend.